2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Our coverage tonight from Target Center, as the Minnesota Timberwolves will be playing against the Memphis Grizzlies. And for Memphis, maybe it hasn't been quite the start to the season they were hoping for. They're just 2-3 so far, but probably a little too early to get hung up on the one-loss record at this point. And Joel Embiid missed all of last season with an injury. Now that he's getting some action on the floor, Kenny, how do you see him developing?
Well, he's very fluid. You know, he's got great movement, gets up and down the floor for his size. You know, he's got really good footwork for a guy who's been sitting out that long. He's a legitimate 7-footer, Shaq, and, you know, those.
The Timberwolves look to take charge here at the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. And it's another road game for the Grizzlies. Well, guys, at this point, while still many things can change, the record is not on par with their performance last year. Maybe a cause for concern, but something they are well aware of.
And when you look at Memphis, they've basically lived up to the expectations so far this season. And that's not really good news for their fan base, because those expectations only had them on the brink of the playoffs.
Yeah, which is exactly where they are right now. It's not too late for them to make that kind of emphatic late push that turns a season from average to excellent, though.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. Now look at Memphis's starting group. They've got Bird. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Griffin. And it's Wall. And it's Allen in at the two-guard spot. It's good on the putback.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Griffin with the steal. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And so here's Memphis. After the basket by Minnesota. Griffin a screen on Billups. Wall attacking. Outside Griffin. 5 on the clock. The 15-footer. Duncan with the block. Off the left rim and out. Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies winning their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
I think everyone who saw that game would just have to agree was about what they could do defensively in terms of winning.
And I thought the activity was tremendous, all over the court defensively. And that kind of hustle is going to pay off for you, and it also is going to keep your coach happy.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Now here's Wall. Griffin sets the screen for Wall. Lets it go from deep. No luck. And Minnesota will come the other way. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, guys. And they have nobody to blame but themselves for that. You've got to do a better job of working harder to put up points.
The Grizzlies have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Picked by Griffin. It's Wall with the drive. Griffin kicks to Allen. Memphis moving it around. No good from Valanciunas. Timberwolves leading by 4. Now Finley really struggled in the loss against Oklahoma City. Fires from 18. It's rebounded by Memphis. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, two teams that were very similar in the standings.
Yeah, they were able to make the plays to come out on top, but it really could have gone either way, and you could say the same for tonight's game.
Now here's Billups, following the miss by Larry Bird. Screen by Duncan. Hornacek kicks to Billups. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Timberwolves?
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And the first one at the line is good. Griffin hits them both. Timberwolves leading by 4. Pass to Finley. Back to Billups. Screen by Duncan. Billups against Wall. Just 5 on the clock. A floater and the rejection by Valanciunas. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Wall against Billups. Here's Valanciunas. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Screen by O'Neal. Finley the pass to Hornacek. Pass to O'Neal. Shoots from 12. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
That's his first personal foul.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of this.
Shaquille O'Neal. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Oh, good. Here's leads of 10. Bird with it. Billups picks him up defensively. Outside, Wall. Griffin sets the screen for Wall. Allen dishes to Bird. Valanciunas with a screen on Billups. Off the pick. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
For Memphis, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one drops. He ties it up. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Kicks to O'Neal. Screen by O'Neal. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Now here's Bird. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Clippers.
Yeah, not to mention the 4 big steals on the night, getting after it on both ends. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Duncan with a screen on Wall. Phillips kicks to Duncan. Here's Finley. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. He's got 6.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
All with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The pass to Griffin. The feed now to Valanciunas. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Boy, just a lovely dish by Griffin.
All right, Target Center, coming out of the court now are your Timberwolves dancers. Come on, give it up.
A chance here to check out John Wall. Last season, he played outstanding. 8th in assists. And he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
And last season, his floor awareness was impeccable. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists. Just does a great job of getting everybody involved.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Warren's checked in, and the Grizzlies also with the sub. Embiid's checked in. Feeds to Billups. Dishes to Duncan. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, they're up towards the bottom of the league there. Last season, they only shot about 70%.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Here is Wall. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Allen outside. Passes it to Embiid. Wall sets a screen for Embiid. And here's Bird from the arc. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Finley. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Billups has got 3 assists in the game. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And here's Wall. Bird outside. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Here's Billups. The dish to Warren. Outside Billups. Shaq with a screen on Allen. Billups kicks to Shaq. Clock at 6. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Finley. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Morris is checked in for the Timberwolves. Beasley comes in for Tim Duncan. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Lance Stephenson's checked in for Griffin. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Allen. Memphis trailing here. Outside, Wall. He kicks to Beal. Pass to Bird. Embiid the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Beasley. Sweet little floater.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Embiid. There's a screen. Stevenson with a clean look. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. The Timberwolves have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Phillips passes to Warren. Beasley the screen. Here's Finley. Bird with some nice D.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Stevenson drives in. The kick out to Wall. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Wall's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Morris a screen. Phillips dishes to Warren. The pass to Finley. Embiid with the steal. Outside, Wall. He feeds it to Stevenson. And it's Beal in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Embiid. And here's Stevenson for 3. Can't get it to go. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Outside, Phillips. Morris with a screen on Wall. Phillips kicks to Morris. Inside. Here's Warren. That's blocked by Bird. Stevenson outside. He dishes it to Wall. Stevenson passes to Bird. Kicks it to Wall. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And it's a 3-point Memphis lead. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at around 44% in the early goings here.
All right, Target Center, coming out of the court now are your Timberwolves dancers. Come on, give it up.
It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
So it's Minnesota now. They trail by 3. Finley the pass to Phillips. And there's the feed to Warren. Passes to Finley. To the wing on the left. 4 on the clock. Morris. The basket good off the assist from Phillips. Phillips has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Memphis has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside.
All right, Target Center, coming out of the court now are your Timberwolves dancers. Come on, give it up.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Bradley Beal? Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 12 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And for him, it's all about getting better each time he takes the floor.
And with him, I think it's a matter of focus, avoiding distractions, on the court, off the court. Becoming a pro is what it's about.
Minnesota on D. Stevenson, a screen on Beasley. Bird kicks to Stevenson. Here's Embiid. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Grizzlies have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Billups kicks to Warren. Morris a screen. Here's Finley. He's covered by Beal. Here's Morris. 5 to shoot. And he hits it to tie the game up.
What great touch there on the fadeaway. Man, right in his face.
Now here's Stevenson. Wall dishes to Bird. Rebound Minnesota.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Pass to Finley. Baseline try. The shot no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Tie game in Minnesota. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And John Wall, a multiple All-Star in this league. But make no mistake, his focus is squarely on team success. Wall's the kind of guy that has his eye on the prize all the time, and the less emphasis he places on his own goals, I think, Greg, the better he seems to get.
That's a great point. And Kevin, he is a man on a mission at this point in his career. Only one thing is going to satisfy him, and that's chasing that ring.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
You know, they're not going to sit back and just take jump shots. It's all about attacking the paint and getting to the rim.
That's who they are. They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting into that paint.
They've got Jeff Hornacek. Warren is out there with Duncan. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Billups in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. The Timberwolves trail. Now Hornacek, 11 points for him in that last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Wall against Billups. Feeds it to O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Duncan goes in. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Griffin a screen on Billups. Dishes to Valanciunas. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. The Timberwolves shooting well, 50% from the floor. Pass to Hornacek. Outside Billups. High arcing shot, and it's good. Billups has got his second bucket of the night.
Shaq doing a nice job setting that screen.
Memphis trailing here. And Wall kicks to Allen. Griffin passes to Wall. Griffin dishes to Wall. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. Valanciunas can't get that one to fall. And the pass to Duncan. Shaq down low. Covered by Wall. Shaq can't get it to go. Grizzlies have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Beal can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 2-3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Billups kicks to Duncan. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Phillips with the ball. 20 points for him last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Now here's Allen. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's Hornacek. There's the dish to Warren. Shaq with the screen. 6 to shoot. Phillips kicks to Warren. Here's O'Neal. Shaq can't get that one to fall.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Outside Griffin. Here's Valanciunas. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. 10 points now for Valanciunas. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. They set the pick. O'Neal dishes to Duncan. The shot misses. Great D that time from Griffin. Memphis leading. Here's Wall. He kicks it to Griffin. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Now here's Beal. And the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
How nice was that? Bradley Beal, I tell you, textbook shooting form, that thing is on fire.
Duncan, a screen. Now here's Warren. He's covered by Beal. And that one's good by Phillips.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Wall. To the middle. No good from Valanciunas.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Phillips kicks to Hornacek. Outside Phillips. Fires from deep. That doesn't go either for Phillips. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Griffin a screen on Phillips. Wall passes to Griffin. Rebound Minnesota. Shaq's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Phillips against Allen. To the left side wing. Screen by O'Neal. Lets it go. And the shot by Warren, no good. And the Grizzlies shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Pick by Griffin. And Wall. Here we go now. Off target on the 15-footer. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Hornacek outside. Screen by Duncan. Warren kicks to Phillips. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night. Phillips against Beal. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all. You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this. Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Markieff Morris is checked in for O'Neal. Johnson comes in for Duncan. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for T.J. Ward. And it's Finley in for Chauncey Billups. Now here is Harris. He dishes it to Beal. The shot. The Grizzlies with another miss. Timberwolves trail. Hornacek outside. Now Finley. He's got 8. Beasley outside. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Hornacek, no luck. And the Grizzlies shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Harris outside. Kicks it to Bird. The shot is off. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Hornacek passes to Finley. Johnson against Griffin. Morris a screen. Beasley kicks to Hornacek. There's the triple. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the feed to Beal. Embiid the screen. Here's Bird. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Bird's got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies. Minnesota's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Finley. Morris a screen. Here's Hornacek. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the J.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Bird outside. They set the pick. Passes to Harris. Bird outside. Griffin a screen on Johnson. Throws it up high, and Griffin slams it in.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open. You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Looking now at the numbers for Blake Griffin. Coming off a terrific season. Averaged about 18 points a game last season. 8 rebounds and 2 assists. Guys, he's a difference maker off the bench. Steps into that front court and more than holds his own.
You know, his willingness to bang down low, move opponents off the block, those are valuable contributions.
Lance Stephenson's checked in for the Grizzlies. Johnson with a screen on Harris. Pass to Morris. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Morris has got 6. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Morris no good on the free throw. Memphis leading. On the wing, Stevenson, covered by Morris, and the basket by Harris.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now Finley, he's got 8. Morris a screen. Jeff Hornacek on the wing. To the left wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Morris, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Embiid sets the pick for Beal. Here's Beal. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're
I
right.
tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
Now, here is Hornacek. Here's Finley, just 5 on the clock. Takes the 13-footer, and the jumper falls for him. He's got 10.
He can be a matchup nightmare if he can get it in the paint.
1:12 left in the second quarter. Here's Bird. Beal gets a wide-open look. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Yeah, and listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's Finley. Bird covering. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
A look now at where the Timberwolves ranked in the NBA last year. 3rd in opponent points per game, 3rd in second chance points. And they were in the top 10 in team blocks. Not elite level, but pretty good nonetheless.
And you talked about their defensive ranking. I mean, they really do a good job of holding their opponents to a low point output each and every night. That grindhouse style really wore on teams.
Now, here's Stevenson. Bird with it, and the basket good. Bird's got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies. 30 seconds left in the first half. Here's Morris. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
The Grizzlies shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Embiid the screen. Out to Bird. Now here's Beal. He's guarded by Finley.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted. And really, I like the movement and communication there.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 4. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exhilarating first half, to be sure. Welcome back. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be breaking down all the action for you. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. Kenny, what'd you think about the Grizzlies?
Well, the reserves really came through when they needed a spark. This is a close game. Any points you can get from your bench are huge. I thought the bench guys came in and inserted themselves like they wanted a starting spot. And that's what you want. Subs who are ready to produce the moment they step on the floor.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
Well, they need to be much more aggressive on offense. Try to get to the foul line more. It's called a charity strike for a reason. They haven't shown they want it, Ernie. Everybody wants charity. Me too. I like charity. If they don't get more aggressive, they might have a hard time in the second half.
That wraps it up for halftime as the game is just about to get going again in the third quarter. We will see you later.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Some good play from Valanciunas in this one. He's got 10 points, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
And they've been important to the team. Even if it's only a couple, it's helped them establish a defensive presence inside.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Ball out there with Allen. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Griffin. And it's Bird in at the 3 spot. Now here's Griffin. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Wall's running. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. For Memphis, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Ray Allen hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Phillips against Wall. Screen by Duncan. Hornacek outside. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside, Wall feeds to Griffin. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Griffin's got 12 in the game.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Phillips kicks to Hornacek. Here's Finley. Bird cover. Back to Hornacek. Duncan with a screen on Allen. Duncan high post. Here's Phillips. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Bird outside. Stolen by O'Neal. Dishes it to Hornacek. Stolen by Bird. And even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Wall. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And now it's a 12-point Grizzly lead. Phillips against Wall. Screen by Duncan. Now the pass to Finley. Looking to end the drought. Griffin grabs the board. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. And Bird, here we go. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Bird's got 8 points.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again. And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control. And I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He told them they should be dedicating themselves to hitting the offensive glass with everything they've got from now on, even if that means it takes them away from defensive transition. His other point of emphasis was that they need to be making sharp entry passes into the paint and operating their offense out of the low post. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Here's Wall after the basket by Minnesota, picked by Griffin. Outside, Wall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the stripe, Wall with another miss. Timberwolves trail by 12. Outside, Billups. Passes it to Finley. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. First trip to the line for him here.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all.
Now,
I mean,
gentlemen,
at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Move shots.
First free throw is good. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Jeff Hornacek. Both good from the line that time. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers.
Having a chance here to check out how the Grizzlies ranked in the NBA last season. 6th in fewest turnovers per game. 6th in opponent points per game. And they closed out the season in the top half of the NBA in second chance points, but they were hoping to do better in that area, just didn't quite get it done.
And in terms of turnovers, I think the good ball handling and smart passes were really a key. Not a gaudy ranking, but no question, being in that top 10 helped them offensively.
Now here's Wall. He has 6. Picked by Griffin. And Bird, here we go. And he gets the bucket. Bird's got 10 points in the game.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Here's Finley, defended by Allen. Here's Shaq. Nice feed from Valanciunas.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
Valanciunas with a screen on Billups. And Wall. Here we go now. And the wide open shot from Griffin. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Timberwolves trail by 12. Now Finley. 14 points for him. Duncan outside. The dish to Warren. Screen by Duncan. Shot clock at 6. Billups, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Griffin. Duncan with the block. And here is Billups. He has 6. To the paint, O'Neal kicks to Finley. And the lead is down inside single digits. He's got 17.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Outside, Wall. He kicks it to Allen. Griffin against O'Neal. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. And you look at Shaquille O'Neal. You know what you're going to get from him day in and day out.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
They've had difficulties the way Griffin has been playing. He has 12 points and the 2 nice steals as well.
And we really just need to take a second to appreciate the all-around effort he's put out there today.
Well, the numbers paint the picture, and he has been what we call in my vernacular, you know where I'm going here, guys, stat sheet stuffer.
Good.
Supreme.
Oh, Supreme. So that takes it to a whole another level when you get Supreme in terms of your stat sheet.
And Kellogg's, right? And Kellogg's. Now here's Billups. 6 points for him. He feeds it to Warren. Screen by Duncan. Griffin on the double team. Here's Shaq. No good. Bird with some nice D.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Kicks to Valanciunas. Shot from a low block. Good. Valanciunas has got 12 in the game. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Screen by Duncan. Here's Finley, defended by Allen. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Morris is checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Bradley Beal's checked in for Allen. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Outside, Wall. Here's Valanciunas. That one bounces around and comes back out. Timberwolves trail by 9. Billups kicks to Warren. Here's Finley, covered by Wall. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. The Timberwolves have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit.
At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Valanciunas. And he's good on the second. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. And Wall kicks to Bird. Elbow shot is on the way. Embiid inside. He's guarded by Finley. The Timberwolves have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And the wide open shot from Morris. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. And that's now 11 points for Markieff Morris. Now here's Wall. 6 points for him. It's Beal on the wing. Embiid sets the pick for Beal. Second shot opportunity. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
For Memphis, they have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12. 2 shots. And he makes the first. Some changes for Minnesota. Amir Johnson's checked in for Duncan. And it's Beasley in for T.J. Warren. And Memphis also making a switch. Stevenson's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside Billups. Finley up top. He's guarded by Stevenson. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 13.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Wall. He dishes it to Beal. The feed to Embiid. Tries from 10. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. He has 6.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
Here's Billups. 6 points for him. Beasley outside. To the wing right side. He's feeling it. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Finley.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Wall dishes to Stevenson. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Good work defensively by Morris.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Finley. He's got 23. Pass to Morris. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Just absolute domination in this one for Morris. 13 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
That free throw missing. So he comes up empty, missing both. Memphis leading by 4. It's stolen by Morris. Wall against Billups. Morris with the screen for Billups. Here's Finley. He's covered by Beal. Shot clock at 5. Here's Morris. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the 3rd quarter. Beal from long range. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 5 assists tonight.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Morris with the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Wall. 6 points for him. Outside Griffin. Embiid sets the pick for Griffin. Back to Embiid. Jumper off the screen. Timberwolves trail by 5. Pass to Finley. 1:06 left in the third quarter. And here's the fast break. Beal leading.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Morris, the shot misses. Nice D from Griffin. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Tries again, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Great play by Joel Embiid tonight. He has 8 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Jeff Hornacek, he's checked in for Minnesota. The Grizzlies also making a change. Harris is checked in for John Wall. The free throw drops for Embiid. And so it's Minnesota with it. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Johnson the screen. Morris inside. Embiid's there. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. For Minnesota, they have really been struggling with their free throws. Only made 5. More misses than makes so far.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. No good on the second free throw. Memphis leading by 10.
They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Right on. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter in this situation.
Here's Beal. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. Can't hit from in close. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Grizzlies lead by 10. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Timberwolves trail by 10. You've got Chauncey Billups dunking out there with Warren. Then it's Jeff Hornacek. And it's Shaq in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And Warren the bucket on the assist from Duncan. Warren's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Timberwolves. And for Memphis, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. Allen kicks to Harris. On the wing, Bird. From 20 feet out. Rebound, Minnesota. O'Neal's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Warren with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Shaq with the screen. Billups kicks to Shaq. 6 to shoot. Billups against Harris. Billups, no good.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
One shot, gentlemen.
Free throw good, Duncan.
Checking out the game Tim Duncan is having. He's got 8 points and 2 rejections. He's been tough on the inside and displayed great vision with his passing, too.
You know what? He is the total package today, giving them a little bit of everything.
Now here is Harris. Allen passes to Valanciunas. First free throw is good. Valanciunas hits them both. Timberwolves trail by 7. Billups with the ball. Double team on Billups. Top of the key, Duncan. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Larry Bird.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Tim Duncan. At the line for 2.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. John Wall's checked in for Memphis. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Griffin, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Now, here is Hornacek. O'Neal is screen on Allen. Here's Hornacek. Griffin grabs the board. Griffin's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. All with it. Billups picks him up defensively. Feeds it to Bird. Picked by Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. Bird can't hit.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Hornacek outside. Shaq with the screen. Warren kicks to Billups. Elbow shot is on the way. Shot is off. Wall with some nice D.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
To the inside. That's good from Allen on the assist by Wall. Wall's got 6 assists in the game.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Another miss by Minnesota. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Back to Bird. Screen by Valanciunas. Bird dishes to Valanciunas.
Timberwolves foul ball.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. Valanciunas hits them both. Timberwolves trail by 12. Outside, Billups. Screen by O'Neal. Shot to stop the drought. Here's Duncan. The shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. All with it. Now defended by Warren. Screened by Valanciunas. They set the pick. Right at the free throw line. Nobody near Allen. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 7th assist in the game. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here's Billups. Duncan with the screen for Billups. Just 5 to shoot. Duncan, the pass to O'Neal. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one. Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Dave Yeager coaching his team during that break. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
Michael Finley, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. Now here's Allen. Outside, Wall. Lets it go from 11, and he drops that one in. Wall's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
O'Neal kicks to Finley. O'Neal a screen on Bird. Dishes it to Billups. Jeff Hornacek on the wing. They get it back. Duncan, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Timberwolves trail by 12. Finley the pass to Billups. Here's Finley. There's the triple. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Allen a screen on Hornacek. And Bird, here we go. Minnesota with the rebound. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Rejected by Wall.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Out to Bird. Picked by Griffin. Shot from the wing. And another miss by Memphis.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
And the Grizzlies leading by 10. The pass to Valanciunas. Outside, Wall. Picked by Griffin. Allen for 3. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. And it's 9 points for Ray Allen.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now, here is Hornacek. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Wall dishes to Allen. Pass to Bird. Pick by Griffin. Bird kicks to Griffin, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now here's Duncan. Good on the baseline J. Now Wall. Pick by Griffin. Allen kicks to Griffin. The jump hook. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Griffin's got 11 points here in just the second half. Timberwolves trail by 15. Outside Billups. Shaq with the screen. Hornacek. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bird's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's the screen. Looking to end his cold spell. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Hornacek kicks to Billups. Back to Hornacek. Pass to Finley. Buries it from about 10 feet away. 25 points in the game.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Allen passes to Wall. The dish now to Valanciunas. He kicks to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Some nice passing there by Memphis. That's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Timberwolves timeout called. Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers.
Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
During that break, Coach Dave Yeager had some words for his team. He wants to see renewed effort from them on the offensive glass. He talked about the second chance points that are out there if they work for them. His other point of emphasis was that they need to be making sharp entry passes into the paint and operating their offense out of the low post. So Coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
All right, Doris.
Shooting for Minnesota, Michael Finley. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And here's Wall. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Wall with it. Billups picks him up defensively. Inside. Here's Bird. Misses off the left iron. Timberwolves trail by 13. Kicks it to Hornacek. Back to Billups. He dishes it to O'Neal. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
Wolves at the line, shooting one. Shaquille O'Neal.
The free throw off from O'Neal. Memphis leading by 11. Outside, Wall. The feed now to Griffin.
2 minutes remaining.
To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Jonas Valanciunas at the line for two.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Valanciunas hits them both. Timberwolves trail by 13. Now, here is Hornacek. Pass to Billups. Back to Hornacek. Shaq with the screen. 5 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. Hornacek, no luck.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Shaq with a screen on Wall. Billups inside the line, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot. And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Grizzlies.
On a given night, 1 or 2 guys might have the off night from the line, but today the team did a much better job with their free throws.
They did not lose focus, and that made a huge difference in the result.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Blake Griffin. He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Johnson, he's checked in for Shaq. Beasley comes in for Tim Duncan. Warren's checked in for Hornacek. And it's Payne in for Chauncey Billups. And so he makes both from the line. 51 seconds left in the game. Here's Beal. Embiid the screen. Beal dishes to Murphy. Here's the screen. Harris outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Feeds it to Murphy. Takes a 3. Second shot opportunity. And Embiid finishes inside. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
Beal with it. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Blake Griffin.
Is there anyone in the NBA who's more straight up scary than Blake Griffin? I don't think so. Big, strong, powerful, with the skills to match that athleticism. If you're a defender in the post and you see Blake Griffin coming down the lane, the only thing you think is, uh-oh, the man is just a beast.
I thought this performance he needed to deliver, Ernie. He needed this game. You look at how he's been playing recently, and this was huge for him to come out and have a great night. You can really tell a lot about a player, how they break out of a slump. He responded exactly the way he needed to.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.